example, many birds will begin to build nests using old twigs, mud, and dead leaves. The females will lay their eggs, and assuming that no other predator comes along and eats them, the eggs will hatch out. Many other animals will also begin breeding during spring, including rabbits, sheep, and various other wildlife. Are we back? I believe we had a little problem there with the connection. Was it my imagination, or was there a problem with the connection? If there was a problem, can you please let me know? Because I think we may have had some problems with YouTube. I have a feeling it isn't my fault. I think YouTube just crashed. I think it did. I think the site actually crashed. So it isn't my problem. I can just say now that it is actually YouTube. It is YouTube. It suddenly disappeared. I don't know how or why, but it wouldn't connect at all. Very odd. Anyway, we are back. I hope you can see me now. I'm very sorry about that. It's not my fault. But I did suddenly realise, whilst the video was playing, I thought, something is wrong here. Something isn't right. Fortunately now, it would appear that everything is okay. So I'm just making sure. Yes, I'm back. Thank goodness for that. I'm very sorry about that. Whatever it was, it has gone away. It is back. Thank you very much for staying with me. Oh dear. Well, that was a shame, wasn't it? Yes, I think it crashed. I think YouTube actually decided to have a little problem. Fortunately, we all... Isn't it typical? Isn't that just typical? Here I am, trying to do my live stream, and then YouTube decides to disconnect me. Anyway, I'm back. I hope you can still see me and hear me. If you can't, then I'm very sorry. If you can, then I am equally sorry. Very sorry about that. Now, probably a YouTube blackout. Yes, I think YouTube stopped working for a few moments there. But we are now back. I'm okay. It wasn't me. I'm still all right. It wasn't my connection. I think it was actually YouTube. Anyway, we are back now. Dolly Wang, Dolly Dang. Hello, Dolly Dang. Hello to you as well. Vitas says, Mr. Duncan, did you know that today is World Health Day? It is a global health awareness day, celebrated every year on the 7th of April. So happy Health Awareness Day, and I suppose it is a very suitable day, really, when you think about it, because we are all thinking about staying healthy. We are all thinking about keeping healthy and staying fit. So I suppose, yes, it would be a good time to mention that it is World Health Day today. Here in the UK, I don't know about you, where you are, but here in the UK we are allowed to go outside every day to have some exercise. So that is what I'm doing here today. I'm actually having some lovely exercise today out in the garden. And I can do a little bit of jogging, maybe. A little bit of jogging, perhaps. Go for a little jog around the garden. Ew. Oh, that's better. I enjoyed that. Hello to Tran. Hello to Tran. I have a feeling you are an English fan in Vietnam. I think so. Mr. Duncan, you are right. Yes, William Wordsworth died in 1850. Oh, I was right. Amazing. Thank you, Brain. Thank you ever such a lot, Brain, for giving me some useful information. Normally, it gives me rubbish all the time. So, thank you very much to my brain for working. Luciana, what beautiful spring day. Your garden looks like a painting. It is strange, isn't it? How things sometimes look on camera. I always think that cameras, and especially cinema cameras, they present or they create their own reality. They really do. So yes, I love it. I love taking photos. I love photography, filming, as you saw a few moments ago in my lovely lesson about springtime. Even though YouTube cut me off. YouTube stopped working. I don't know what happened there. We were talking earlier about your earliest or youngest memory from years ago. Mine, as I mentioned earlier, mainly they concern my mother, which may explain quite a lot, to be honest. So what about you? What is your earliest memory? What is the tree behind you, Mr. Duncan? The tree behind me, the big tree you can see, is a damson tree. Damson. So damson, I will put it on the screen. Hopefully it will come up. And there it is. So the word is damson. A damson is a small plum. So it looks very similar to a plum, but it's very small. So behind me, my lovely damson tree at the moment is coming out with lots of blossom. So because it's springtime here in the UK, many of the trees are now opening up. They are coming out with their beautiful blossom. So you can see behind me, you can see the blossom on the tree, which is my damson tree. I will put it on the live chat again. Damson tree. Damson tree. I hope that helps you. I hope it helps you a lot. Thank you very much. Hello, John Lemon. John Lemon. I know what you did there. Instead of John Lennon, you put John Lennon. Very funny, very amusing, very witty indeed. Thank you very much for joining me. Hello, C. Quanny. The situation in the world is getting worse day after day. How is your Prime Minister doing? Well, Boris Johnson is now in hospital. He is now having continuous care. He is in intensive care, which I suppose it's quite serious. So if you are ever admitted, if you are ever put into intensive care, quite often that means you are really unwell, because you need constant attention and constant medical treatment. So yes, the situation at the moment is not looking good. Are the damson's flowers white? Yes, they are. They are beautiful. I might show one to you. Would you like to see one of the flowers from my damson tree? Just a moment. I will let you have a look. I will pick a little bit of blossom from my damson tree. So just a moment. I will be right back. I'm only going over there. Let's have a look. There you can see. I'm not sure if the camera will focus. I'm hoping it will. It might not. So there you can see a little bit of... I was being attacked then by A wasp. Did you see that? A wasp started attacking me. So there it is. There is the flower. The flower from the damson tree. So I hope you can see that clearly. And at the moment, the petals, the little petals, are actually falling from the damson tree. So you might notice behind me there are lots of petals falling like that, falling from the damson tree. And of course this is where the fruit will eventually grow. So this is actually where the fruit, the actual damson, will start to grow eventually. Hello to Zika. Zika, nice to see you here today. Welcome, RHS. I remember I went with my father for a picnic, and then I came back with my mother. How strange. So maybe you went with your father, and maybe your father had to go somewhere else, and so your mother came to take you back. Maybe that's what happened. It sounds like it. What cute flowers. Yes, springtime is a magical time of year. It is when all of the flowers, all of the trees start to open up, and we have lots of beautiful scenery around us. How does the internet work in your town? Asks Anas. We have very good internet here. Now, one of the big problems with living in the countryside is quite often you will have not good internet. So quite often the internet connection in the countryside will not be very good. However, we are lucky here because we are able to have high-speed internet. So here I think we get around about maybe between 32 and 40 megabytes a second. So I think that's quite good. And that's the reason why I am able to do this stream. So the stream you are watching at the moment is actually coming through my internet connection. So I hope you can see me clearly. So the internet does work very well. Sometimes I also use my phone as well, because we have a very good phone connection on my mobile phone. We have 4G here. We don't have 5G. Not yet. So they are still introducing 5G very slowly, very gradually into the UK. So at the moment, hello bird. A little bird was saying hello then. Interesting. So yes, we have 5G, but only in certain places. However, because I live very close to the 4G transmitter, we have a very good signal on our mobile phones. Hello to India. A big hi to India. I love you from India. How are you? I'm okay, thank you very much. Not too bad. Thank you, Mrinal Singh. Nice to see you here as well. One of my first memories, says Loretta, is my escape from kindergarten at the age of 4, and still today it is a constant desire for me. Well, maybe you didn't like being at school. I know I didn't. If I was honest with you, I would have to say that I didn't really enjoy my school years. I didn't really enjoy them. Hello, Pedro. Pedro, your internet works pretty good. Yes, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Sometimes we do have problems with our internet. Sometimes the internet does break. So sometimes I will use my mobile phone, and other times I will use my studio. So this particular live stream is coming through my studio. So everything here in the garden is connected in the studio with lots and lots and lots of cable. Mr. Duncan, you shouldn't cut the flower, because after the flower comes the bud, then the fruit. Well, there are many, many, many fruits. There are many blossoms and many buds on this tree. So quite often Mr. Steve can make maybe 30 or even 40 jars of jam just from that tree. So I don't think it's too bad. Some people are saying that 5G is... Oh, do you really believe that? I don't believe it. I think there are some very crazy people, or maybe, perhaps, people with very vivid imaginations. So I think there are many people with very wild imaginations. They can come up with all sorts of things. So from my own point of view, I don't actually believe it. I don't believe it. Akun, hello to you. I am from Somalia. What do you know about Somalia? Well, I know that it is a country, and I know it is very far away from here. It isn't very easy to get to from here because there are no planes at the moment. There are no planes taking off from anywhere. New Win V. It is great to see the beautiful garden behind you, Mr. Duncan. I am always hoping for peace in this world, now and then. Thank you very much. Asan, Mr. Duncan, please say hello to my wife. Hello to Asan and also your wife as well, whose name is Barulia. Barulia. Hello to Barulai. Did I pronounce your name right? I hope so. So a big hello to Asan and also Barulai as well, watching right now on YouTube. At least I hope so. I hope there won't be any more problems because we got cut off earlier. I think YouTube has too many people watching at the moment. So because many people are now watching YouTube and they are at home doing very little, many people are using the internet to entertain themselves with. I think so. How are you, my great teacher? Abdullah, I am okay, thank you. I am outside again in the garden, having a rather nice day, I must say. It is quite nice here today. I just hope my internet connection and YouTube do not break down again. Sorry about that. Anas said, I googled the best channels for English learners and I found you. Thank you very much. Very kind of you to say so. And I hope I will help you with your English. One of the best ways to learn English is to listen to it. So you are listening to my voice. Also, you can read the captions on the screen as well. So all you have to do is press C on your keyboard and then, like magic, captions will appear on my live chat. Vitas. Oh, hello Vitas again. Mr. Duncan, I took your advice yesterday and I looked on YouTube for the world's stupidest competition, the Gloucester Cheese Rolling Festival. Yes, this is something I mentioned yesterday. Now, I was asked yesterday about traditions here in the UK, and there is one very strange tradition that takes place in Gloucestershire. Many people take part in this. Also, many people get injured doing this particular thing. So it might be a little dangerous. I don't suggest that you try it yourself. Please don't try this. However, what happens during this particular festival, people will stand at the top of a hill and they will roll a piece of cheese down the hill. And then everyone will try to catch the piece of cheese. You can probably imagine that a lot of people fall over or fail or get injured, and you would be right. That's exactly what happens. Anna says, can you say hello to my girlfriend? Hello to Annie. Hello, Annie. How are you today? I hope you are all right as well. What time is it in your country? Here in the UK, it is now 3:25 in the afternoon. So it is afternoon here. I'm enjoying a very nice sunny day. It is a lovely sunny day here in England, and yes, I feel quite good, and the weather is nice. Hello to CLB Learning Maths and Science. Hello to CLB Mathiance. That sounds like a combination of maths and science. Can you say hi to me? I will, of course. CLB Mathiance, Learning Maths and Science. Well, I like science, but unfortunately, I'm not very good at maths. Unfortunately, I am not good at mathematics, I'm afraid. Hello to ErisTube. Hello to everyone here today. A lot of people on the live chat. I am very pleased to see you here today. So we were talking about your earliest memories. There is something else that I want to show you now, because of course we are all here sharing our love of the English language. This is one of my many live streams. Don't forget, I'm with you every day as well. I will be with you tomorrow as well. Mr. Duncan, how can you do this? Where do you get your energy from? I have no idea. Yesterday, we were talking about what happens when companies or businesses close down. They go out of business. And one of the things that happens sometimes when a big company or a big business goes out of business, they often make people redundant. So the people who work for the company, they lose their job. They are given the push. So there is another expression that I didn't use yesterday. I think a fly has just gone into my mouth. Can you believe it? I think a fly has just gone straight into my mouth. Crazy times. So I thought it would be interesting to have a look at words connected to push. Push words and phrases. So words connected to this actual word, push. So we are looking at push words and phrases. So when we express push, it means to move something with force. You force something. So maybe you push the door. Maybe you push the door open. So you might push something. To use force, to move something along. Push words and phrases. So here are some phrases using the word push. Oh, push the boat out. So this is an expression that is used in English. If I can get this fly out of my throat. I can't believe that. There are lots of tiny flies buzzing around me, and one of them just went straight into my throat. Push the boat out. If you push the boat out, it means you do something to get an opportunity, or maybe you go one step further than you normally would. Maybe you are trying to get a job, or maybe you have a small business and you are trying to get other people involved with your business. You push the boat out. It means you try to do something. You attempt to do something. You push the boat out. You are trying to do something. You take an action that hopefully will encourage other people to get involved. Or maybe you do something that you haven't done before. You push the boat out. You are trying something, maybe for the first time. You are trying to get people interested in your company. Or maybe You're trying to encourage someone to do something. Push the boat out. Please take some water, Mr. Duncan. I think I'm okay now. But I did have a slight problem earlier. There was a fly. There was a fly buzzing, and sadly it went into my mouth. Rather annoying, really. So here's another one. When push comes to shove. So this, once again, is another expression that we use when push comes to shove. So this means to become very aggressive in the way you do something. So when push comes to shove. So to push is to move something along. But if you shove, it means you use a lot of force. You use aggressive behavior against someone. So you go from being gentle to being aggressive when push comes to shove. So you change your attitude from being kind or gentle, and suddenly you become maybe angry or hateful, or maybe you have to do something in a very angry way when push comes to shove. Shove, it's a great word. It means to push someone violently or aggressively. When push comes to shove. Oh, this next one, by the way, is not very happy. This is not a happy one. So here is the next one. Words and phrases connected to the word push. Push up the daisies. Oh dear. Push up the daisies. If you push up the daisies, it means you are dead. That's not a very nice one, is it? That's not a very happy one, Mr. Duncan. Why did you show us that? So push up the daisies. It means a person is dead. Sorry about that. Here's another one. Push your luck. If you push your luck, it means you are doing something to irritate another person. You are pushing your luck. You are doing something that might get you into trouble, or might get you scolded, or told off, or punished. You are pushing your luck. That means you are doing something maybe that's dangerous, or might get you injured, or might get you into trouble. You are pushing your luck. Pushing your luck. Here's another one. This is a phrase that describes an action. It describes an action. Push in. Push in. Maybe you are in the supermarket and you are waiting with lots of other people in a very long line, in a queue. So when we say that people are standing in a queue, they are standing in a line, a long line. They are standing in a queue. Sometimes a person will try to get to the front of the queue. They push in. I hate that. I hate it when someone pushes in. So this is a phrase. It is used as a verb to mean push your way in front of people in a long line. So maybe you try to get to the front of the queue. You push in. Push in. I don't like this. It is very rude. It is bad manners to push in when you are standing in a line or in a queue. A lot of people don't like that, especially here in the UK. We do not like people who try to push in. We don't. Maybe you are a person who is very creative. Maybe you are a person who has great ideas, and you always come up with new ways of doing things. Sometimes you have to persuade a person to accept your idea. So sometimes you have to push an idea. Push an idea. So if you push an idea, it means you put forward maybe a plan, or maybe something you've thought of yourself. You push an idea. So by this, the word push is being used as put forward. You are offering your suggestion. You push an idea. You are pushing it. You are asking someone. You are telling someone about your idea. You are pushing it. So quite often in advertising, quite often when we watch adverts, so advertising quite often will also push an idea. They are trying to persuade you to buy something or do something. So if you push an idea, you are pushing your idea, your thought. Perhaps also you are trying to change the other person's opinion. You push an idea. So we are talking about words connected to push. Here is another one. It is very hard handling paper when you're outside. Here is another one. To get pushed out. Oh, this might happen sometimes. Maybe you are in a group. Maybe you have a lot of friends around you. But maybe one day your friends say, we don't want to be your friend anymore. So they push you out. You are expelled. So to get pushed out means you are pushed away from a group. You are pushed out. People around you force you to leave. You are pushed out. So you might be pushed out of a group. You might be pushed out of a building. Maybe you have to leave a room. You will be pushed out. You will be told that you have to leave. Pushed out. To get pushed out. You can push an opinion. Thank you, Giuseppe. Yes, you can. You can actually push. Hello. Hello, birdie. Yes, you can push an idea. You can push a thought. You can push an opinion. You are expressing it. You are telling someone what you think. Please, Mr. Duncan, don't push me out of this live stream. Thank you, Flora. I won't do that. Why would I do that? I have no reason to push you out of my live stream. I will definitely not do that. There are some people walking behind me down the hill. They are coming down the big hill behind my house. Ooh. Sometimes when you are with a person who might be very annoying, a person who might always want to express themselves in a very bold way, a person who might be very aggressive in their character, we can say that a person becomes pushy. Do you know a person who is very pushy? Maybe their personality is very strong. They always want to be the best person in the room. They always want other people to hear their opinion. A very pushy person. Maybe a person who is aggressive in their character. Maybe they are trying to get other people to accept their opinion. They are being very pushy. Pushy. So I suppose we could use this as an adjective. So we are describing that person's behaviour. They are being very pushy. Hello, Ali Hammer Bakar. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Thanks for your live stream during this strange time. I agree with you. We are living through a very strange time indeed. Very strange. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Thanks for your live stream. I have been watching you every day and I really feel my listening is getting better every day. Thank you so much. You are welcome. And yes, I am here every day during April. So during the month of April, I will be with you every day from the 1st of April to the 30th of April. I will be right here in front of my camera on YouTube. So a person who is very pushy sometimes is aggressive. They can be very aggressive. As I mentioned earlier, you can get live captions, and there it is once again. If you want live captions, you press C on your keyboard, not in the live chat. Don't put C in the live chat. All you have to do is press your keyboard and then captions will magically appear right in front of your eyes. It's incredible. Amazing. Amazing. Over the past couple of days, a lot of people have been getting angry here in the UK because they want to go sunbathing. However, the government have said you are not allowed to go out to the local parks. You can't go to the local areas where lots of people normally gather. So public gatherings have now been banned. And unfortunately, during these lovely days, because at the moment we are having such wonderful weather. Look behind me. I will show you the view behind me. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So there is the view at the moment behind me. Isn't that nice? So we have a lot of lovely views at the moment, and because the weather is so nice and because the sun is out, many people want to go sunbathing. However, they have been told you cannot do that. You can't go sunbathing. You are not allowed to do it. And a lot of people have become very upset and very angry because of it, because they want to go outside and get some sun on their bodies. Ali, hello Ali, what does wicked, a wicked person? Well, someone who is wicked is a cruel person, a person who behaves in a cruel way, maybe. So they are wicked, they are cruel, they are unfair, they are bad, they are evil. Ooh, yes, we can use the word evil as well. A person who is wicked, a person who is evil or mean is wicked. Hello, Sweetness Mitra. Nice to see you here again. Big hugs from me to you, Mr. Duncan. Thank you very much. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. A big thumbs up. Don't forget as well, if you've enjoyed today's live stream, you can give me a lovely big thumbs up. If you've enjoyed this, give me a nice big like. I will be going in around about 15 minutes, so I will be going in a quarter of an hour. Vitas says I can hear a blackbird. Yes. There is a blackbird. A blackbird in my garden singing. I must admit, I love the sound of a blackbird, especially in the evening. So quite often the blackbirds will all start singing as the sun begins to go down. Which reminds me, I've just reminded myself of something that I want to do. During this time of year, in the morning, as the sun begins to rise, all of the birds will suddenly start singing at the same time. And we call this the dawn chorus. So on Thursday, I'm hoping on Thursday I will be able to get up very early and I will do a live stream, a short live stream of the dawn chorus. So you will hear all of the birds will begin singing at the same time. They will all start singing at exactly the same time. And it is the most amazing sound. So on Thursday morning, I will try to get up very early and I will try to be out here in my garden, even though it won't be very light. So the sun will just be rising. But during this time of year, the birds will all start singing at the same time. And it is so wonderful. So that's what I'm going to do very early on Thursday. So that will be at around about 5:30 in the morning on Thursday. I will try to do it. Try my best. So if the weather is nice and if there is a beautiful sunrise, we should also have a beautiful dawn chorus as well. So I will try to do that on Thursday. Could you spell that? I will spell it on the screen right now. I don't know why it's not letting me enter. Oh, come on. Why won't it let me enter that? It's not letting me enter the word. I don't know why it is not letting me enter the word. How annoying. I know how to spell chorus. Come on. Why aren't you letting me put that in? I will try again. Dawn. Ah, thank you. Thank you. My phone was being very awkward then. It wouldn't let me enter the word. How annoying. Anyway, it's there. Dawn chorus. So the dawn chorus will begin at around about 5:30 or maybe 5:40 in the morning. As the sun begins to rise, the birds will all wake up and they will start singing. And it is the most amazing sound. So I'm really hoping that I will be able to share that with you on Thursday morning. So that will be around 5:30 a.m. So I will let you know. I will let you know. I will tell you when it is happening, but it should be happening on Thursday, very early in the morning. The wonderful dawn chorus. Oh, and I could hear it this morning. It actually woke me up this morning. I was woken up this morning by hundreds and hundreds of birds all singing at the same time, welcoming a new day. And it is a wonderful time. Anna Pika says you will have to set your alarm very early to record the dawn chorus. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it live. So I will actually do a live stream. I will actually do the stream live on Thursday. Amazing sounds. Yes, I will be doing that hopefully on Thursday. Please, please remind me, because I might forget. Sometimes I do forget things. Sometimes I do forget. Mr. Duncan, why don't you do live streams for 24 hours without any meals? Well, I can't stay on here always. What about when I have to go to the toilet? So I only come on here for maybe 2 hours. So every day I will come on here and I will talk to you in my garden or in my studio. and I will do it every day. So that is a promise. I will be back with you tomorrow. I was with you yesterday. I will be here tomorrow. How is your Prime Minister, Boris Johnson? Thank you, Giuseppe. He is not well. I think it would be fair to say he is not very well at the moment. He is in hospital, and his condition is not good, unfortunately. Hello also to Andre. Hello, John Lemon again. I like your name, by the way. I will be going in about 5 minutes. There are only 5 minutes left. 5 minutes to go. And yes, it is true. We are living through some very strange times right now. Very strange times. All I can say is, remember, you are not alone. We are all going through a very similar situation at the moment. So everyone is having a very similar situation. We are all being told that we have to stay in our homes or in our houses. Some people are sharing their time in isolation with their families. Some people are not. Some people are alone. However, you don't have to be lonely, because I will be here every day and I will do my live stream every single day. So you don't have to feel alone. Also, you can also look on the bright side. My advice during this strange time, look on the bright side. Sometimes you have to look for something positive to help you through a very bad situation. You might make the best of a bad deal. See something positive even when things are not going well. Every cloud has a silver lining. It really does. Above my head you can see, well, today there are no clouds above my head. So today, above my head, the sky is actually blue. So we don't actually have any clouds at all. So there are no silver linings above my head because there are almost no clouds. It is a very clear day here. And my favourite, there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is light at the end of the tunnel. However bad things seem, you can always reassure yourself by saying, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And there is. Trust me. It might not seem like it at the moment, but one day this will be over and everything will be back to normal and we can all be together again. I am looking forward to that, to be honest. Talking of being together, I will be with you tomorrow. I will be back with you tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow is Wednesday. We will be halfway through the week tomorrow, and I'm back with you tomorrow. Hailey Kwang says, today's live stream doesn't have the English Addict logo. Well, just today, because I'm outside. So normally, I don't do my live streams normally on Tuesday. So that is why it is not my normal English Addict. However, tomorrow I will be with you from 2 p.m. UK time tomorrow, so I hope you will join me then and we will share some more time together. Remember, you are not alone. We are all going through very similar situations. We really are. It is a very strange time, I think so. I will be going in a moment. Thank you very much to Pedro. Thank you, Zazika. Surely the birds will give us a nice song on Thursday. It will sound great. Well, I'm hoping to do that. So that is something I am planning to do on Thursday. I just hope I can get up early to do it. Because sometimes I do like lying in bed and I like resting in bed. So it might be very difficult for me to get up so early in the morning. However, I will try to do it on Thursday. I will try to get up very early on Thursday, and I will live stream. I will do my live stream during the dawn chorus. And then, of course, later on, I will be back with you at the normal time on Thursday. Tomorrow, I'm with you as well, 2 p.m. UK time. Thank you very much for your company. Thank you, Essa. Thank you, Evangelina. Nice to see you here as well. I hope you've enjoyed today's live stream. It's been rather nice. I have enjoyed being here with you, and I hope you've enjoyed being here with me. Even though we had some slight problems earlier with the connection, I think it might be YouTube. However, it might also be my fault. Who knows? Hello to Noemi. Thank you very much. Don't forget to give me a lovely thumbs up. You can give me a thumbs up. Mr. Duncan, we like your lessons. We like your live streams. So please click like underneath this video. Click like. Thank you very much. Blanca, see you later. See you later also to Aliyah Tran, who says, I am feeling hungry. Me too. I'm also feeling rather hungry. I am peckish. I might go into the house and have something to eat. I think so. I am just going to do my work. Oh, my workout. So Sweetness is going to do some exercises. Where are you doing them? Are you doing them in your house, or are you going outside? Will you be going outside for your exercise? Hello, Timothy. Hello, Mr. Duncan. Finally, I found time to watch you. Do you remember my name? Yes, I do remember your name, because I mentioned that your name is very similar to Timothy, but your name is spelt differently. So hello to Tiffany, Timothy. Thank you very much for joining me today. Also Giuseppe, Marlu, and also Anas. Thank you very much for watching me today. I hope you've enjoyed this. I will have a lovely evening. We are having pizza tonight. Ooh. Unfortunately, it isn't handmade, so it will not be homemade. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that. But we are having pizza, and it will be pizza that we bought from the shop last week. I know it's cheating. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Thank you very much, Anas. Thank you very much to everyone who has joined me today. I will see you later. I will catch you tomorrow from 2 p.m. UK time. You can subscribe. You can also give me a lovely thumbs up as well. There it is. Thank you, Silvana. Thank you, Unicarina. I have really enjoyed being here with you today, and I feel very glad that I can share some of my time with you. Take care. See you tomorrow, 2 p.m. UK time. And until tomorrow, you know what's coming next. Until the next time we meet here on YouTube, which I hope will be tomorrow. You know what's coming next. Yes, you do. Ta-ta for now.